Yeah, Max on standard again. Spanners
Oh.
definitely has the advantage here because he's up one. So why not do another one hit?
Max thinking about it. He's pointing at the one. Oh, there he goes. He's going one hit. He's grabbing the hot dog before he second guesses himself. He's just like, good, let's do it. But that's what you got to do. You got to bet big to catch up.
Yep. All right. Banner.
I wonder if he's used to that style of play or if he's usually just always standard.
I was looking through some of the previous runs actually, and Mac has done standard spawn locks.
Restart on the USP. I'm surprised.
Yeah, that's strange. That's very strange. Reroll from Spanners off of the stealth. Max considering that 1911, which worked for Spanners last time. He got those extended mags. And the night sights you just can't go wrong with. Those are so good. Any pistol that has those, they read so easily in all of the environments because that comes to bite you. Blue hallway and iron sights, they just don't mix. You can't see half of the guns down there. So, like, even those little things. Spanner's now rolling the match USP. It looks like he's going to keep. Looks like we're getting some final go-aheads.
I'm preemptively nervous for Mac now.
Well, he's on the ropes, so.
Yep. That body language alone, picking the one hit there. They're like, oh, I gotta do it.
Oh, my. Alrighty.
I just hope he actually remembers that he's in one hit, given what that he just came. I can imagine that messing you up like for a second, just forgetting, like, oh no, I cannot take damage.
Yep, that is bitten me several times myself. Max pulling into the first supply.
Oh yeah,
he wants the revolver. Ooh, the 500.
Oh,
are you kidding me, dude?
Not great.
No, hard to control. Banner's getting that single shot. 12? Can't quite tell. It looks like the 12.
Okay.
Looks like plus P hollows.
Good for the first half. Once you get past hold 3, you'd probably, if you're going to rely on that at all, I'd get away from them and go to at least an FMJ. But then again, depends on what you do. If you're patient, you can hit the right spot. It'll still do damage, but Mac
feels really tentative here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, if he keeps his cool about him, he'll be fine.
Yep, I'm curious if we see Spanners just get sort of like looser and more flippant with his play, or if he just takes it just as hard.
So,
what do you think about this hold room?
This is an interesting hold room, especially after the changes you did with the Sosigs going up ladders, because they used to be a lot more futzy about it. And I've actually had better luck holding up top now when I didn't before. The nades don't seem to go up there as much too, so it's a bit safer. But I can't ever really decide in that one. I've been up in one of the corners and then I'll move to the middle and.
The one bolty that does not have a sight to spawn.
So Spanners through quickly. Mac also, they got that initial one out of the way, no problem.
Took a bolt action?
Strange.
Yeah, just not what I would expect. But
2 points. I mean, if he had checked the other one and didn't like what was there, it's something as a backup. You're only losing 1 point when you trade it in. You have the free one to trade back to get a net 0, I guess. But yeah, Mac getting a Spas? No, was that the Ultra Shot?
10-14. 10-14.
10-14. Okay. I was looking up close there.
Yep.
That is one heck of an early roll. We're gonna pass on the flechette and stick with the buck.
Yep. On one hit, that definitely is the smarter play.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still feel like I would have just taken one of the shells with me. Just
Yeah. Spawn lock, there's no reason not to.
Okay.
Alright, there goes the single shot. He gets a break action for the roll. So it really looks like Spanners is going to have to survive on that USP for the second round. A second hold, excuse me. Mac's just going to shred. That's all it's going to be.
Yep, out of the two of them, I would much rather have Max equipment.
Yeah. Mac has a roll for an SMG there too, so has the points for it, but he's going to go for the shield late game. Good investment to have. Spanner's already starting yellow hallway, hold 2. Still very aggressive and confident with those. The positioning, the shooting. The Sosigs are coming out, he's knowing where, and he's stopping them from being a threat. Yeah, Mac's definitely hesitating a little bit even before he goes into the hallway. He wants to run, even with the better loadout, he just wants that node.
That was a little close. He definitely got seen.
Banner's getting nice and close to all of those. Clearing the hardens, no problem, even though he's at the equipment disadvantage here.
Now they come in threes.
Right. Come on, Mac, you can get a little more confident with that shotgun. What you gotta do, hold him out.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Both sets of Sosigs coming from the round the bend long corner there.
I must admit, I'm a little surprised to see that folks don't tend to hold a little bit further back on yellow, where you have such a, like, it's the only point that you have such a guaranteed sort of single angle reliable hard point. But then again, I'm sure they've both done it so many times, you just get antsy.
I'm personally one who still holds around just that piece of cover that's there out of the wall. And it was also one of my favorite ones. Oh, Spanner's having to switch weapons here, going to melee on the last without reloading. Still worked.
If it works,
it worked. There's damage on it, it works. Not bad, just a little bit of a hesitation how he threw it out, and just the bolt action served its purpose. It was now worth the 2 points. He had the extra reach for it. But yeah, yellow was always my favorite in the old take and hold map because of that. You had nothing to worry about behind you and a nice bit of cover ahead of you, and you could just lay down with some MG mounted. Mac making quick work of those swarms there thanks to the 1014. Banners has some choices to make. 2 points, not bad. Sposs, no stock, not my favorite variant.
Alright, that'll work.
And some number
I noticed
4.
Mac also tends to use the like 2-hand pistol hold with the shotgun a lot instead of was it Mac who doesn't use the virtual stock?
I believe that's what it was.
I guess that would make sense then. For if he's not getting the benefit out of the virtual stock, you might as well just hold it 2 hands close up front.
Yep, it was Mac who wasn't. Thank you, RP. Cool.
Spanners almost flubbed that first shot there. That would have been just such a terrible way to die.
All right. Spanner's not getting anything useful out of the ammo. Spawner for the shotgun. Doesn't care about the bolt action either. Oh, maybe. He's loading up the clip for it, actually. That's the Seiko. Did he grab the Seiko? Is that what he got? For the bolt? It's hard to see.
I cannot see well enough.
It's got that long bolt.
No, that's the Model 70, I think.
Okay.
This always put me on the hot seat because everyone assumes like, oh, of course, Anton's gonna recognize every gun in the game, and I'm like, no, you don't understand. You cannot keep 400 plus guns in your head just permanently. I regularly forget like a whole swath of 50 to 100 of them and sort of read to see like, oh, I forgot that this was in here. So,
Don't mean to hot seat you.
ooh, bad roll for Mac. Oh,
Yeah, the Keter.
oh, oh, just terrible. Just
That-
such a
Shouldn't do
ooh.
this. This is a trap.
Ooh, bad gamble by Spanners.
I'll have to make do.
Oh, I would have taken that 5 instead of.
Yep. So they're living with their
I mean-
choices. Spanners going right to blue or red.
Yeah, but then again, that's why the gamble button is there, because so many people just can't quite resist it. It is there to, it's there to help simulate a little bit of what Anton's experience in Vegas is like.
All right, so yeah, now is red room on hold 3. So the second wave shield Sosigs will probably be the biggest issue here. Spanners has that Sposs, which should take care of them pretty easily, but I guess 10-14 on a max, so they got to be somewhat close to do that. No problem.
He took a while to clear that though.
Mac had to back
is-
off.
What is Mac doing?
He didn't like that. Oh. Yeah, he almost got shot or hit there. Spanner's actually pulling out that Model 70. Yeah, the bolt pull on that is so long. That has such a long bolt. Taking it easy. Holding that same corner that worked last time.
Not surprised at all. It'd be the
No.
corner I'd be holding to. Is Mac just still trying to figure out how to even get into this hold point?
Yep. I'm pretty sure I heard some Sosigs off to his left. There's another down the hallway, and the longer he hangs out, especially near any of these supply points.
It's just going to get worse and worse.
Yep.
Although with one hit, it is capped lower, but still.
I'm able to get in and start red room. Spanners should just
Good
about
stuff.
be on the third wave here. Taking their good old time to spawn. We got a nice knockdown on that long range shot because I was rather confident the way he stood afterwards. Yeah, that boss is doing work even quite a while away.
Everything's fine. It's fine.
Max hesitating a little bit as he's getting shot, pushed around that corner. He's got to blow one of his shield ones early.
Oh,
Shield weenie. There's those shield Sosigs. Pops out to the Keter just for a time-saving maneuver. Spanner's taking his time. That match doing a little bit of work for him now.
Mac is raising my blood pressure here. Oh, so tense.
Yeah, definitely starting to unravel a little bit. Spanners is already out and on to the next set. It's like taking a second to catch breath there.
Oh my god.
That's a couple times now that 2-point bolt has actually come in handy for him. It's not gone to waste.
Never expected it.
Nope. Oh, that buck's not doing too well. Quick Keter grab clears it.
Oh, so close.
Spanners is still actually coming down from an adrenaline rush, so Mac has a few seconds to catch up.
Not surprised. Not surprised. You can even see Mac's hand shaking there.
Yeah, he's having some issues just even getting the shells in. It's a lot of marbles on the line here. 160 some contestants. And he's the one on the ropes at the moment. But still holding in there.
As one does in a hold point. I'll
see myself out. Putter says, could you imagine their nerve if they knew we were watching?
SMG
I can't. If the situation was reversed, I would just faint. So, oh.
Something else.
Then again, any formal tournament I have ever played in for anything, I have flubbed it as hard as a person could flub it. So,
Yep.
kudos to both of our contestants here for just getting this far.
Oh yeah, this is.
Absolutely.
I thought it was green room.
Spanners seems to be a little bit befuddled at the room that's next for this seed.
I need.
Mac does clear. No big problems. Just taking a little bit of extra time. But that can and will come back to bite him once the scores are posted. But
Spanners had a pretty long one of his phases with the I think it was the hardened in a red room was pretty long. So
Yeah.
he's still got some Max still got some space to work.
No one's coming.
Aaron Pitt, making sure there's not that laying on the supply point Sosig, who just loves to be
Taking a
there.
nap.
There's a few that are just always in specific spots. Like my favorite, I don't know the name of the actual hold room, but I'm trying to think of the actual. Is it Teal Square? But there's one who just hangs out at the end of the hallway. Once you get like hold 3 or 4 every time. It used to scare the crap out of me because if you're playing on one hit and you don't have the proper weapon and it's like hold 3, I'll take the long way around instead.
Good stuff. Let's see what Mac has to buy.
Oh, it looked like a
Anything
good AR roll. Not even bothering to AR. Seems not interested in it, or he's gonna go check what else there is to offer. Coda VR is asking for a 100-round drum for the Keter in chat. I don't think we need any more. Is that 9x18 that throws?
Nope.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it'll still be as ineffective as it currently is, even with a larger magazine. It's
Why?
like spicy 380. Get out of here.
I'm still processing that. I'm
Yeah.
still
Max
somehow alive.
pulling the pants up again. I think we're seeing some more confidence throw in here. 3-point SMG roll from Spanners, or available to Spanners, pardon me.
I think.
Think you should take it?
Yeah. That was with the current loadout, and the MP9's not bad.
Yeah, but that mag insertion can be a little futzy. So
And just like that MP7, you've got those really low profile irons, which didn't really seem to affect last time, but I believe part of that was relying on the tracer element from the APIs. So
and just the higher ammo capacity. Like
true. 40 to 30, or is this a 25? This is a bit of a smaller mag, isn't it?
it's either 25 or 30.
Sorry, I put you on the spot again. Didn't mean to.
No worries. No worries at all. You would think at this point that I would have like a perfectly organized spreadsheet that would have all of that information. So I just had it, on hand. But no, that would be what a smart person would do.
Well, that's why we have chat. MP9 is 25. Thanks, chat. Okay, roll away from these 3-point, and he gets the AK prototype with the 20 rounders.
Yeah, looks like.
Ditching that
Not great,
1911.
but not bad.
Yeah. I think that'll be a very ammo-dependent weapon to see how well that's going to hold late game. Banner still on that spot, starting Teal Square. Yeah, so this is Teal Square for hold 4.
Yep, which usually with a Spas, I'd be like, but in that room, I think you can make that work.
Yeah, this is such a close quarters hold. Nothing other than Yellow Pit, really, you can control as easily. And this is the only challenging node that ever comes up. Mostly because you don't have direct access to it if you need to melee it, but Max taking good old time getting the stock straight and everything. Oh, those irons. I hadn't even considered the irons on
They're
that.
terrible. They're just, and I know, yes, for the authenticity people, I know the irons are not correct on the AK-12 prototype. They were the original ones that came with the stock model weren't correct and were worse. So I ripped those off of the later one. At some point, it'll actually be corrected, but you know, it's on the to-do list with like 200 other things.
Spanner's playing the whole point here. I really never go down the stairs myself. I let those Sosos come up to me, but they take their time, and it seems like they're almost always looking at the wall and dragging themselves up, so taking advantage of that quite well. And there's that 8-point. I don't know if that was an AR. It looks like a BR roll. I'm not sure why Mac didn't go for that instead, but Next set of encryptions down by Spanners. I'm having a hard time keeping my attention thrown on the one who's in the middle of the points for some reason. Oh, here we come with the our round ender metal face masks. But Sposs is still doing enough work to keep him out of the way.
Yeah, honestly, I must admit, I've been surprised to see just how much semi-auto tube-fed shotgun play that we've seen between these two rounds. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't have expected those to be quite as present. But oh, good stuff.
Banners is using the Sosig M60 to help with those round enders.
Smart.
Just total control at this point. Very, very good. Oh, just out of range.
Oh, nice.
Agiles are up. A little bit unlucky. Good clears. Very good with the SMG on those. MP7 was the same way last time.
Far better reflexes than I have.
Yeah. I feel older watching these.
Exactly. Like, oh. Oof. Mac lucked out there. He was about to get shot.
Yeah, you still have like a quarter of a second after you hit that node before they blow up, so they can whip a nade if they're so inclined and have one. Banner's a little bit of an odd pressure. This is all a really threatening supply point to be in because it has direct access to that room. Mac getting a decent clear on those recursives. Keeping that proto on single instead of going with the burst width as is needed with those recursives. Banners is still stuck.
There's more coming.
Yeah, Mac's playing down those stairs too. I'm gonna take some notes myself actually so that I can be relevant in the next tournament.
It's been educational.
Yeah. And it's really been, as somebody who doesn't watch this stuff, and I've only just played and as it's been developing, and there was no meta around any of this. It was fun to figure out what I thought was best, and then going and seeing other people start to stream this and being like, oh wow, I was completely wrong in doing this in an asinine way. So Mac gets another clear.
I must admit, I'm super curious what ends up happening with the next map that's coming, given that there's going to be a good amount more sort of open spaces. It's not going to be corridors. It's going to be more about holding sort of wide angular ranges with cover. I'm curious to see how that's going to change folks' posture, sort of thing. If it'll drive people to be more defensive, or whether we're going to see like these two just arms swinging around to still get within close range, because that ends up being more effective. So
Right.
Oh man, Spanners. What do you? What did? The P762.
I got that little baby SRO sight, I think. Not the best for a rifle platform, but it's a dot.
No.
All right, agiles are up for Mac. Decent reads. Nice lucky bounce, I think, on that last one right in front of the barrel.
I was gonna say that one just lined up.
What it is sometimes. I'm eating some cold kebab, so don't mind me. Banner's gonna go check for ammo. You see some red flare on there. Should definitely grab that. That'll be useful. Thanks for those shotgun shells, Anton. I think we
You're
got some
welcome.
API.
I'm helping.
2 ghost weenies.
Huh.
Ready to go on that. Yep, so it looks like he's holding FMJ and API for that, was that P762?
Yep.
That's, okay, yep, I know what one it is now. And that's, no,
Yep,
is that single only, right?
Yep, single only. Used to have a bipod permanently attached until I added the attachable bipods. So, but
Is all set.
another really tall rifle. So but he's got a reflex on it, so that shouldn't really be a factor at the ranges. Oh man, Spinner's giving us a heart attack.
There were so many.
They're having a like they're having a family get together in there.
And not even giving those stair ones a chance. Again, another one where they just kind of seem to hang around that corner for a second, and you can really get on top of them. I personally like to sit in the corner and wait for them to walk up themselves, because I'm not walking up and down those stairs. All that's their business. Nice first 3, waiting to find those last couple.
Oh, you had one behind him, I think.
Did he clear there?
No, there's still one behind him.
Where's the last one?
Gonna be that, yep. Every time. That's a point detriment there. That's gonna hurt.
Oh man, that was a lot of time.
I think that's the second one that's taken a little bit of time on Spanner. Yeah, it's always that corner is where I sit, so purposefully I always have to do this because I know that's where it's gonna be for me. And there's only so many spots in this room, so it's almost guaranteed to be there, and then that far corner behind the stairs. Got some, like, steadied heavy breathing coming through on somebody. Like, it's getting intense. We need the pulse meters for this.
Oh, that would be a hoot.
Banners is dealing quickly with the shield Sosigs here. Popping a ghost.
Huh.
Time for the agiles. Has another one ready to go.
I was gonna say that seemed a little early, but
Decent clear.
oh, good, and he's got one more ghost.
Yep. Yeah, he had rolled those 2 and held on to them. I think Mac has a shield at least. There's a regen and a health. That's not going to do anything for this one.
Oh no, that's an infinite ammo.
Oh, the red is? Okay.
No, the green, the
Oh,
bright,
okay.
the bright green versus the like less bright green. Because I'm good at UX.
Okay.
Yeah, the color mappings on the power ups are a little. My goodness.
Mac's still just taking some time. Let's move on till this last. Spanner's still doing a good job of just keeping them whole way out of the point. He's letting these come up the steps now, but
Honestly,
there
just
goes.
absolutely wrecking with the P762.
Yeah,
Kinda-
100%. Ghost
Oh,
is
good.
popped.
Mac got himself a sight.
Good. Easy grouping up top there. That was a very, very quick regen.
Jeez.
Very, very convenient grouping right above it.
137.
How did I get a 137?
That is
137, 744.
All right. I just need Mac to see what he can pull off. Yeah, I think that dot's going to do a ton of favors for him. Is he going to try to clear a bit here? Interesting that he's on full auto with that 20 round. I think he's going to kind of hunt and peck a little bit to get this cleared.
Yep. Yes, if you look at his body language there, he definitely has a oh goodness.
using that audio. It's like he's on index, and man, you can just hear the Sosig so well. The footsteps addition between the old version of Taken Hold and this one was one of the best things to just help with that.
Good run. Good dive in.
Yeah. It looks like there was a nade thrown up top too during all that, so. First wave, no issue.
Hopefully, once I get the sort of new explosion code in to the Sosig nades, they'll be a little less frustrating to deal with, a little more reliably and occluded.
Yeah, they've been better with the timer themselves, but the occlusion stuff, it take a couple damage. Switching off to the shotgun. He's got some really quick weapon switches. Just between that and the Keter, they've just come out no problem. Spanner's playing tic-tac-toe with themselves.
Analyzing system.
Max still just controlling.
Yeah, playing it a little more high up, which that's
Yeah.
how I do it.
Yeah. You know, I must just be lazy because I sit in the corner around one of those covers there, and I wait. I wait to see who says hi. Right through the viewport on the shields.
Perfect.
Agiles are up. 2. Oh, you want infinite ammo as well. Okay. So that's what he's using those for. Not bad. Banner's had a still a little bit of a lead, I think, with that regenerative, but
Oh, and he's got a second infinite ammo power up too.
yep. So I just think the survival part will be the big thing here. Even with infinite ammo, it's you have your back turned at the wrong time or you're in the wrong spot.
Has Spanders managed to lose at tic-tac-toe to himself? Yep. Fantastic.
Doesn't have his impact decal count up high enough to play a full game. Max still controlling point. Let's see where his spawn is. There's not really too many poor spawns you can get in this room for the regenerative. That pit can play some dirty tricks on you, and actually where he's at now can shoot down. I believe that stairwell.
Oh, I think he might have popped his infinite ammo too early.
It's up. He got a good spawn. No problem.
Good stuff.
The score? 137. 824.
Wow. Max stays in it.
Holy shit.
That's up to round 3.
That's ridiculous.
It's that one stealth node that did Spanners in.
Wow.
We're gonna see real quick.
Oh my god!
Mac win? One
Mac
second.
won.
You
That
guys
is a
up to your things real
goodness.
That's incredible.
120,
What a comeback. What a comeback.
80-point difference there. Oh,
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you both of their scores right now. Holy, so Spanners got a 137, 744. Mac got a 137, 824, which is roughly about 80 points. Jesus. That's crazy. Or no, it's exactly 80 points. But damn. Yeah, we're gonna see a final round 3 on
As
seed
it
5.
should be.
Yes. And Jedi, as you know, we started on seed 5. We're gonna be
Yes.
ending on seed 5.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm afraid.
know. I know, Putter.
This is Jedi's favorite.
Yes, I hate.
Everyone's favorite.
Oh. Curse ladder on hold 2. Red room for the last one. It's no good.
Perfect.
But yes.
Already 10-minute break has started. Get all
Cool.
chillax now.
Awesome.
Wow.
That was like for
Mac
being
goes outside and just like stands there with a cigarette, like
for being
what it
4
would've been.
single one hits. Wow. Yeah, his posture was. Look, he's pacing. You can see him pacing around the room.
It's like, oh Jesus, I gotta do another.